so Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne good it, but Shay made it top. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline, talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day
ride. She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, the side out to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's Tube reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
All right, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you so much for tuning in, and welcome to his Country Wayne Skits Reaction Time with Shay Shay. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area, and part of it is folded across that screen right there. Guys, if you enjoyed this content, make sure you thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notifications, share, and leave a comment, and hype this video up. If you want to show additional support for the channel, feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, Cash App donation at $Shay's2, or copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. Thank you, guys. And again, welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched this on the replay. Over here in the chat, we got Eleni in the place to be, Jermaine in the place to be, Gigi in the place to be. And thank you, guys. All right. Thank you so much. So y'all know them girls and Isaiah and his friends are all up in Panama City Beach. Okay. And of course, they are doing the most, especially those girls, especially Brook, disrespectful. But all right. So we're going to watch a couple skits, not all of them. Then we're going to watch Iman first and Delicia. And, you know, in Country Wayne's chat yesterday, I said that Delicia is delusional. Somebody said, no, y'all wrong. She's not delusional. I think she is. Okay. She done let this man con her up again, just like Shayla does. And Iman does not give a care about none of these women. That's why he got so many. Okay. So anyway, I think she is delusional and in a twilight zone. And I think Iman is playing games. I really do. Because you cannot be in love with every single woman. You know what I'm saying? It's not real love. It's fake shit. You know what I'm saying? That little kitty fake shit. You know what I'm saying? And some kids be in more love than he is. Because he said don't be cheating and playing games. Okay, Gigi said, Rochelle understood the assignment coming back to Atlanta. I hope he blackmailed the crap out of Dominique. She deserves every bit of it. Okay. I got to watch their skits. Yes, all the teenagers are deep in Panama City getting their spring break on. They sure are. What's up, Margaret? You know, as long as they follow directions and shit, it's cool. It's when they don't be following directions when I got a problem with it. You're supposed to have fun, you know. It's fun. I remember when I went to Freaknik, I had so much fun. I went 2 or 3 times, and I had so much fun, even though I was grown. in my 20s when I went to Freaknik and stuff. But I damn sure looked like I was 19 or somewhere around that age. But I had so much fun, I'll never forget it. It was the best time of my life, doing spring break, But they do be acting wild. I'm not gonna lie. Shades too wasn't though, but yeah. My friend she was doing the most. Okay, she was really doing the most. But I met this dude. He was going to college to be a doctor, and she met the other one. He was in school to be a doctor too. I wonder if he made it. They probably both made it. I don't know for sure. But we had a good time, man. We really did. So anyway, let's go ahead and start off with the first skit. And the first skit is going to be Delicia. She said she was cutting it off with him. It was over. But that lasted all of all of 2 minutes or so. I'll give him this. It lasted about lasted is not a word. It lasts about that's the way you say it. It lasts for about 10 minutes, and then she was right back in that dude's arms. You say Iman he's playing a game, also putting that money out. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Delicia has fell in love with this man. That's why she continues to allow him to play in her face. I hope King sticks around. Yeah, which is stupid. If you know a dude, if you know you're sharing a dude with another woman, your friend, one thing you don't do is allow yourself to fall in love with this dude. And I'm trying to see what did he exactly do to make her fall in love with him? Because I don't see nothing he did except have an ex. And if you're falling in love with people at 30 some years old because of bedroom action, something is wrong with you. I'm sorry, you're not a little bitty kid. You can see teenagers and stuff doing all that, but even in your 20s, when you're like 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, because you're still learning. But certainly when you get in your 30s and certainly in the 40s and 50s, there is no way that XCX should cause you to fall in love with someone. If anything, you should already be in love with them or moving toward that. And that just adds to that. Okay? Point blank. What's up, Bronze? You said there are plenty of women that allow men to take them down through there because the money, or he puts it down, right? And if any woman lets fall in love with a man because he puts it down, right, then you deserve whatever he does, because that's kiddie shit, okay? Most men, not that I have most, I'm just saying, most men who have a and know how to do a little something in the bedroom, they usually can throw it down. Let's keep it real. It's like most women. I mean, as long as you're not laying there and not doing anything, you can put it down and you're taking care of yourself down there. Okay, so I don't understand why people be falling in love and doing the most over XCX. You should be doing the most of the things that people are doing for you and showing you the attention you need and being respectful and dedicated and monogamous. Okay, and treat you right and be respectful, because if you're cheating on a woman or cheating on a man, you're not being respectful. And I don't care what you say, you're not in love with that person either, because when you're in love with people, you don't cheat. I don't care how good a person looks, okay? So don't give me that crap about she was so fine or he was so fine, because I've been around a lot of fine-ass dudes all these years I've been married, okay? And I have never once cheated, okay? And David stays on that road. He has never cheated either. So all that shit y'all be talking, miss me with that BS, okay? On everything, miss me with that. When you are devoted to someone, honey, and you don't cheat and it's not in your nature, I don't care what a person, they can strip in front of you and you're not going to cheat. As a matter of fact, you're not going to get yourself in that situation. You see what I'm saying? It's much like when I met that dude. I don't think he just wanted our kids to skate together. And he ended up trying to talk to me. And I cut that off immediately, because I already knew he was fine as hell, had a good career. And I already knew I'm not putting myself in that type of position around this dude. And he everything that a woman would possibly want. And that's what you got to do. When you see people, they try to talk to you, or they hiding behind something else and acting like they just your friend, and they trying to sneak up on you and shit, and you're married or you're in a relationship. It's up to you to stop all that stuff. I don't care how good a woman or man look and how good their body looks or how much money they got. It's up to you. And that's when you know that you really care for the person you're with. If you're up here giving into that temptation, your ass ain't in love with nobody. You're only in love with what you can get. And I don't care what you say, okay? Because if you was in love with them, you wouldn't be cheating. You wouldn't be trying to cheat. That's what's wrong with people. They be just hiding behind excuses all the damn time and don't, accept accountability for nothing. Your ass cheat. That means you had cheating. Cheating is in your nature. Okay? That's what it means. Nobody make you cheat. They can encourage you to cheat. I hear men all the time talking about a woman makes them cheat. No, honey, you wanted to cheat, okay? Shit, ain't nobody made you cheat. If the woman is not doing it for you and you talk to her about it and she's still not doing it for you, then leave her alone. Especially if you're not married. Move on. Shit, and let her know she's not doing it for you. Okay? So let's see this, what y'all saying. Delicia's a dangerous woman. She calls Shayla stupid, but she should look in the mirror. I don't think she's dangerous. I think Delicia is a stupid woman. A dangerous woman would play the shit out of that dude, never fall in love with him, and that's it. Okay? You don't let, just like some men can have ex and don't get no emotions in it. Well, if you a so-called dangerous woman will do the same thing. Okay? She just want that money. And college women do put up with that. Well, that's them. I know I never put up with that foolishness. Okay, and I'm still not going to put up with it right now. Okay, that's them. You got women of all ages that pull up, not just in college, but women of all ages, all economical levels and everything that put up with men. You know what I'm saying? And that fall in love with men over X and just the money. I'm saying that you shouldn't. I'm not saying that people don't do it. I say you shouldn't, because that's not real love. You just fall in love with what they can do for you and how good they are in bed, which is cray. And that's why people relationships don't last, and that's why they don't be happy. And that's how they can cheat with the first thing that come their way. Because if you're only with the person because of their bedroom actions, or because they look good, or because this dude giving you money and he look good too, something wrong with you, okay? On everything. It sure is, but I guess her daughter won't see it, okay? She sure is. That's what's up. I heard from grown women. I stood up for my friend because she was getting beat. We fell out because of that. I'm not gonna fall out with my friend if she's staying in a relationship where her husband or boyfriend is beating her. I'm just gonna tell her. I'm gonna be there for her, but I'm just gonna tell her. I'm not getting in the middle of that though, because innocent people get unlocked all the time. You know what I'm saying? Get into that situation with people who like to fight. If she want to be slow and stay with this dude, just like if he want to be slow and stay with this woman who's hitting him or cheating, that's them. All I can do is tell them that I wouldn't do it. I got somebody that's close to me right now that's staying with somebody, and that's what they do. They fight. And granted, she don't take no mess and she fights them back, but still, who wants to be in a relationship like that? And I'm still, talking to this person because it's a relative and everything. And even if it wasn't a relative, I still would be there. It's just that I would not be taking that. Women do take stuff for a minute, because I did when I was young. But once you start realizing you shouldn't be in certain situations, you need to get out of it. Iman uses the power of money, his success, and his ex, right? And I don't know why anybody would let the ex thing keep him with someone. The money thing is a little difficult, especially if you're poor and you need their help or whatever the case is. But I say this: if you stand with them for a minute, you need to definitely be putting money aside and getting yourself together. So when you let him loose or he let you loose, you won't be messed up. That's why I say you should be saving money. You don't have a job. Use your money to take care of stuff and keep the money he gives you and put it in a bank account, and get some money off of that in different accounts that you can get, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what you should be doing. I'm one of those women that respect and treating me well would make me fall in love long before you get into the bedroom action. Yeah, it's hard for me to fall in love with anyone, okay? Because I look at a lot of different things, and some people say I'm hard to please, or whatever. The thing is, though, I want to make sure I get a quality man. I don't want to be wasting up these last years that I have of my life, wasting time with some dude that's a hot ass mess. Okay, point blank. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Marriage is different. I thought we're thinking about single. Well, marriage, single, whatever. I'm talking about it all. Okay, I'm talking about all of it. Married, single, all of it. Even when you're married, I don't think you should be taking certain things from your husband, just like he shouldn't be taking it from you. All right. That's why before you get married, you try to choose the partner that's really, good for you. And before you get married, you don't let X and money, push you to get married. You should be letting you be in love with this person, encourage you to marry this person, and they should be treating you right. And if they're doing this in a relationship, because you're going to start off boyfriend and girlfriend, right? If it's good in a relationship, that's when you start talking about getting married. And X and this person giving you money and helping you shouldn't even be like the ultimate thing that you look at when falling in love with someone. You should be falling in love with someone's personality, the way they treat you, the fact that they respect you, the fact that they make you laugh, they can bring out certain things out of you that other people can't bring out, and they just add, happiness to your life. Yeah, of course you're gonna have some sad days and things like that, but it's how you get through those sad days. You see what I'm saying? That's when you need to fall in love with someone with because if you can't find these qualities in a man and a woman, a man or a woman, how do you think that relationship is going to last? And even if it does last, are you going to be really happy on the inside? That's what I'm talking about. You say you fell in love with your high school sweetheart, had a child. He wasn't ready to get married. When I met that man that was ready, I played games 20 plus. I didn't play games 20 plus years. I left it in the past. I heard that. I think a lot of us go through that stage of our life where, you know, we think we got the right person, and some people do have kids with them. But as we get older, okay, we should know, you know, certain things that we should not tolerate with, especially when you start getting in your, 30s, certainly in your 40s, and definitely in your 50s and 60s. When you're in your 20s and you're a teenager, you know, you're going to go through things, you're going to do things because you're just starting out. But when you're talking about people who are older in their 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s, something's wrong. I agree, Margaret. I don't feel like deleting a gold digger, but she has the kind of lifestyle that requires a man to have a large bank account. What do you mean you don't feel like deleting a gold digger? I don't know if she, you know, honestly, I don't know what to say, what to think. I know Lauren is definitely a gold digger. I don't know exactly what to think about Delicia, because Delicia does like a man with money. Okay. And I don't think she's going to talk to a broke man. But hell, can you blame her? Can you blame her? I'm going to say this again. Who wants to be struggling? Even if the man is not rich. Well, I think she goes after rich men. So that's why y'all probably said gold digger. But even if the man is not rich and he has a good career, he takes care of his bills and things of that nature, you would want to talk to him versus someone that can't pay their bills, you know, don't have a job, and just not responsible. So I think all people, well, at least some people, probably look for a partner that is responsible, financially responsible, because nobody wants to be struggling. And women do look for partners that are very secure a lot of times, because men are the protector, the provider, and things of that nature. Yeah, and a lot of people be in lust, okay? That's right, and that's why they don't last. Amber and Wayne were lusty for each other. I don't know about Amber and Wayne, you know, exactly what was going on with them, because I didn't watch the skits all the time. That's why Amber got married. She wanted a commitment. She honored her marriage. I don't know exactly what Amber and Wayne. For Wayne, it probably was more than, it may have been lust at first. I'm not sure, because I think he really does care for Amber, and I think eventually he did start falling for her. Because remember, he was about to stand up at her wedding, and Mike put his hand in front of him. See, I think Wayne just don't know how to really be faithful. Okay, period. Again, Margaret, you're right. Iman leaves with his money from women who can be purchased. Wayne does the same thing. They do. But you know, honestly, let's keep it real. I'm not going to say most women, but a lot of women can be purchased. Shit. Let's keep it real. Some women can't, but a lot can. And that's exactly why men use their money to get what they want. Okay. And a lot of women use their body to get what they want from men, because some men can also be purchased through X. Okay. That's why they cheat. Well, they do, but I think if you marry for the wrong reasons, for superficial reasons, that's why people be unhappy, and that's why marriages don't work. Okay, you have to marry for the right reasons, not for superficial stuff, and because they got money. It's certainly not because somebody can do something good in the bed. Because what's going to happen when he can't do anything good in the bed? What's going to happen when he start getting older in his 40s, and some men be going through what's the name in their 40s? Okay, everything start decreasing down. You know, when you get in your 40s, what's going to happen when that stage happens? Just like when a woman ages, men go through different things as well with their bodies. Okay, it's not just women. So what's going to happen then? If you're just with a dude or a woman just because you like their bodies, what's going to happen when things start to change? Everybody, some women really be changing drastically, just like some men do. Okay, so you got to, when you marry people, you have to marry people for deeper reasons. Okay, not just because of X. That's just a benefit of being with the person you chose, and that money too. I don't know if she is or not. I just think she likes the man got his stuff together, so she won't be struggling. Okay. Why Anthony treated Amber worse than he did the rest of the women he seemed to want? Erica played it in her face because Amber moved on and got married. I don't know. I mean, different women do different things for men. You know, they do different things for men. So I don't know. I don't know why he treated Amber differently and Erica differently than he does Honeypot. Actually, I think Honeypot offers something that Amber couldn't offer, or Erica. Okay, I think Honeypot's what's her name? Honeypot her natural self. You know, because she's not out here with all that makeup on, all this fake shit on, and doing the most, and basically looking like she just wants your money. She's not out there like that. Okay, and then she brings in a different type of vibe. And at the same time, she can be XC and all of that stuff too. I think Wayne likes that about her. And those other ones, they do not offer that. She offers that wholesome, almost like that girl next door type chick. It's really interesting that people say that Wayne really cared for Amber when he disrespected her when she was dating him. And every time City, you don't disrespect somebody you love. And I agree. I don't know what Wayne's problem is, but I think Wayne, you know, got deeper issues, just like Bethany got deeper issues, and Larry does too. Iman, there are some trifling women, just like there are some trifling men that get involved with men and use the right. And that's what I said. I said, well, men or women. Okay, you got weird people, you know. You got weird men, you got weird women. You know, some people just use people. You know, you got that in both exits. You know what I'm saying? It's a two-way street, it ain't a one-way street. Now let's go into Delicia skit real quick, okay, y'all? Let's see here, because you know I got to go. Y'all knew that was coming. Y'all know this. Okay, so we're going to do part 1 and part 2. Let me see. Yeah, okay.
Super black, yeah.
That's really
And when they start putting the rings in a separate bag, I thought this supposed to come on the ride. I don't know how you gonna do that thing come over there. Can't even reach up there.
You know what, Iman? I'm not even mad at you. I'm more mad at myself. I feel like putting myself in this position could disappoint my daughter. I know you've already given me money, but being that I've already factored that into my finances for the next couple of months, I would appreciate it if you could still help me out over the next few months. But after this, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. It's one thing that you got me.
okay, so let's go to part 2. Let's go to part 2. Here's part 2 right here.
I can't say you got me. I got myself in this. I'm gonna hold myself accountable. But the fact that I'm in this situation was already enough. I already crossed the line and was already doing the most. But now to have to deal with a whole nother woman.
Well, see,
Iman, I don't want to hear nothing. Honestly, let me just finish talking. Okay. It's about my feelings right now. Because you clearly don't care about me and my feelings.
I don't care.
You clearly have no respect for me. It's clear to me that this is all a game. It's all a joke. It's all for your benefit. Whatever makes Iman.
Girl, you don't have any respect for yourself to allow yourself to be sharing this man with your friend. And you definitely don't got any type of respect because of what you're doing to your best friend. So what are you talking about? Let's see, ho.
I'm happy. whatever makes your mind feel good. And you just throw your money around and think everything is supposed to be okay. But I'm done. After this, I can't do it no more. I would appreciate if we could just figure out something amicably. Maybe the next couple months you still help me because I factored that in. I just moved into this place, but I'm done. I can't do this no more.
Yeah, I need to step out. I'm gonna step out. I'll be right back.
So, like I said, let me turn this fan off real quick. Okay, now I can hear better. I said, like I said, she's worried about him being respectful when she is not even respecting herself or her morals or anything, her friendship or anything. If you go out here and you sleep with your friend's boyfriend or your friend's spouse, how do you think he's going to look at you, or she's going to look at you as a respectful person? They may tell you this, but deep down inside, they don't believe that. And she doesn't believe in herself because she knows what she did and what she's doing is wrong. She thinks this man is faithful to her when he couldn't even be faithful to Shayla. He couldn't even be faithful to his main girlfriend, if that is really his main girlfriend. Iman can have a woman in every state, in different countries, for all we know. Okay, so all this stuff she's saying, she can really miss me with this BS. Okay, now let's go into the next part where, because like I said, this only lasted for a good solid 10 minutes. Okay, and she was right back in this dude's arms. And that's why he does that, because he knows that she is weak. Okay, he knows this. Now let's see this right here. Men like to do this type of stuff to women who are easily bought by X in money. When you tell a man, when you act like you don't need a man's money, and you definitely don't need their ex, they don't be doing all this. It's like with a woman. Okay, when you act like, you don't have to have her body and stuff, she treats you better. When you start acting desperate, then that's when all hell breaks loose with most people. Okay, so let's see which one we want to watch. Okay, let's look at this one. Here we go, y'all. I hope the audio is good. Oh no, we're not gonna listen to that. Let me go to part 1 and part 2.
Listen. Let me start here. Your feelings about it. I would never sit here and make you feel like your feelings ain't invalid. Well, they are invalid. I would never make you sit here and feel like you wasting your breath by telling me that. What I can say is, everything I do for you is real. I wouldn't go out my way doing the things that I do for you if I didn't feel the way I felt about you. Even y'all pulling up yesterday. I know I'm directing things toward Shayla, but when I look at you, your disappointment, I can't deal with it. I want to go and elaborate and explain things to you, but I understand the situation we in ain't the best one. It don't feel the best to me either. I don't want you to think it's a.
Okay, let's go to part 2 of his lying ass Wade. Okay, let's go to part 2. Because he's running game.
I got my cake and eat it too thing. I just know that there's an end goal with you. And the reason I say end goal is because as an athlete, without a goal in mind, we just out here doing anything. And I know sometimes you might not know the goal, but feel like you're not in the hub. But when I play for championships, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like to earn my jewelry rather than pay for it. And I know I gotta go through a lot to get to you. But I'm willing to do that, D. I love you, girl. I do. And I know how it feels sometimes. You can really just think about the end goal. We could be in the moment. I got my cake and eat it too thing.
When somebody said, think about that 15,000. Shit, if she was thinking about that 15,000, she wouldn't be falling for this dude. Just think about that money, honey. That's why I said she ain't no player. All right? Because 2 players is not falling in love with nobody. They just doing what they got to do to get that money. Okay. Now let's go back. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's see. You said I can give Delicia credit for at least telling Iman she's not up for whatever you're talking about right here. The thing is, though, I don't give her credit because Iman is not telling the truth. Delicia, you have to have respect for yourself to not agree with that nonsense with Iman. Stop blaming him, girl. Right? That's why I said she doesn't have respect. Shayla doesn't deserve respect. Remember, Iman broke up with her and started pursuing Delicia. Technically, that's her man. Yes, it's her friend's ex-boyfriend when she got involved with him. Now, yes, he did break up with Iman, but she didn't force Iman to come back to her. Okay, she told him, she demanded him to do that, but he didn't have to do that. So, in my opinion, he's playing all of them. Okay, because if he didn't really want Shayla, he wouldn't even be over her house, so she can make him stay there. All right, he would have came over her house. He would have sent her a text says over and never see her again. Y'all stop making excuses for this piece of shit man, because that's exactly what he is. Shayla stalked that and made him. It doesn't matter if you stalk a person all day. I'm getting stalked, but it doesn't mean that I want this dude anymore. Okay, he can't make me want him. All right. Hey, he didn't have to get in bed with her when they was at that hotel or wherever they were at. He is the one that got in bed with her. All right. Nobody forced him to. Nobody put a GUN up to his head and said, you get your ass in bed. He wanted her because he's infatuated with her. Yes, ma'am. Now, y'all stop taking up for these dudes and make them accountable. And the only reason, if he wanted to encourage her to go back to her baby daddy, instead of telling her with his mouth, show her with actions by not associating with her, not going over her house, not going up into the bedroom where she's at, and not talking to her. Okay? That's right, Margaret. He can say anything. You need to show in actions. If he done told Shayla he's in love with her, and she didn't even ask him. All right? He just blurted it out just like he's doing with her. And I'm sure the other chick who knows about both of them, the main chick, I'm pretty sure he done told her he loved her too. You have to show actions. Actions. And the thing about he said, she's like basically a long-term type thing that he's gonna do. He's gonna do something long-term with her, making her think that he's gonna marry her. When the main girl knows about them and she has known about them for the longest, okay? But they didn't know about her. So that tells you something right then and there. King is still there. I thought I saw something about King. Not all players, honey. Not all, just some. If you allow yourself to fall in love. Not all players. Some players never fall in love with nobody. It just depends on the person. Okay, so now let's move on from Delicia and Iman tripped out ass. The player. I can't wait till Shayla finds out though. I really can't. So we're gonna go to Brody them last. I want to get to these kids in Panama, okay? Because they've been doing the most. I don't know where to start at. There's so many skits. I'm not trying to go to everyone though. Well, maybe I should show when Shayla and Delicia get into it. Because I didn't show it yesterday. Well, they did get into it. I guess I can show it real quick. Because I didn't show it yesterday before I move on to this, what's the name? Let me show it. Because I didn't come on last night because I ended up getting home super late. So I was like, nah, let me go ahead and do my regular live. And so I did that. Because I just had to talk about Offset and him owing all this money and stuff, you know. I got to do my what's the name thing to my daily news report. So we're gonna do part 1 and part 2. Let's see. I don't know if that's it right there. Is that it right there? I don't think so. Let's see. Oh, that is it. Okay, let's do part 1.
Hey, girl. Hey. Late? Not. That's why I was texting you. See you want some food. Before I came home.
Not really hungry.
How you feel?
I don't know, kind of crazy. It's a lot going on, but it's cool. It's better.
Yeah, I'm just so happy that all this came on now, and like you got to, you know, really see what it is. You know, like you should be. I know, of course, you're gonna be sad, but
No, me and Iman, we talked about it and we made up. So he just explained to me.
y'all made up.
Yeah, we made up. We talked about our feelings, what the situation was, and he just made a lot of things clear for me. So
Hold up. We just witnessed this together today. What just happened, right?
yeah.
This man was on a date with a woman.
Well, he said it was about business, Delicia.
Of course he said that. What you think he's gonna tell you? Yeah, I was on a date with a chick that I'm screwing.
Well, if he says it's just business, Delicia, that's what
What
it is.
part of
So
the
we talked
business?
about it and-
What part of the business has him holding her hand?
Well, we didn't see that. All I'm saying,
Candace saw it.
Delicia, me and Iman, we talked about it. He said it was just business. It wasn't nothing like that. And I believe him. Like, I trust him.
You believe him. So basically, it's a slap in God's face that God gave you this perfect picture, this vision right in your face.
Let's go to part 2. See, Delicia is trying to put all this stuff in this girl's mind because Delicia wants Shayla to break up with him so he can just be Delicia's. She's doing the same thing that Shayla is doing, though. She knows that Iman was with another woman. Okay, that's not no business dinner. You're not holding people's hands and talking about the stuff they talked about in no business dinner. So she's no different than Shayla.
And you're being delusional and denying what you saw with your own 2 eyes.
I'm not being delusional, Delicia. Me and my
What was the
boyfriend, we just
business?
talked about it.
What was the business? What is this girl that was all dressed up, that was kiki and laughing, smirking and stuff?
I feel like
What
I just have trust in Iman. Like, it's not, that girl's not
You don't
even
have
his
trust
type.
in Iman. What you have is, you have delusion for Iman. You're delusional for Iman. I don't know what it is that Iman has over you, but this is insane. For you to witness this with your own 2 eyes and just brush it off.
I'm not
Like, it was
brushing it off, Delicia. I'm telling you, me and Iman talked about it. We made up. We got on the same page. Just like you're more mad about it than I am. Of course,
Because it's crazy to see
it
you
was
like
crazy. It was
just
a crazy
today.
situation, but
Like,
we made up.
You're not even gonna give it a couple of days to think about it. You just go off of what he said
No,
today.
Delicia, in mature relationships, you just talk
No,
about
that's
whatever the issue is. That's
stupidity.
stupid to you. I'm telling you.
All right, well,
I'm gonna stick beside my man. Iman is a loyal person. I don't feel like he has a reason to lie.
all right, girl. You know what? Listen, my furniture is coming real fast for my place, so I'm gonna be. Just you need to really think long and hard about this before you sit around and just go off what this man is telling you and look crazy, like right in our face. All right, I'm out. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Today drained me. And you're being delusional.
Shayla cannot see that it's something going on with Delicia and Iman. She is absolutely slow. There is not one woman in the world that I don't think would be this upset. Okay? Because it really does not have anything to do with her. If Shayla wants to be slow, then she can be slow. Why is Delicia so concerned? You know why? Because that's her man too. And she's mad. All right? Period. That's why. Well, that's what that little tantrum she threw with him was about. Because she's mad about the other girl. But what I really wish they would reveal is them on a date again where they are kissing and hugging and doing the most. Okay? Because he's playing both of these two right here, Delicia and Shayla. And neither one of them are no different than the other on everything. Okay? So let's go ahead and go down. You said you're just calling, well, players, okay, you said I'm just calling the way they showed on the skits. They're not making excuses. That's calling it what it is. And yes, he wants to get what he wants to get from each woman. I have to go, Shay. Great chat. Talk to you later. Okay, Gigi, thank you so much for being here. Delicia is a hypocrite. She sure is, Candy, and thank you so much for being here. Why does Delicia think she's different from Shayla? I don't know, Margaret. She's no different. That's what I said. She's no different. Period. No different. He's playing both of them, okay? And that's just on everything. He tells both of them the same thing. He told Shayla that he was in love with her, okay? That's what he told her. She didn't ask him. Remember, he said it one day when she was saying, I love you. He said it right back. And just like she did not force him to get in bed with her that day, he did that on his own, all right? If you don't want a woman anymore, and you want it to be over, you're not in a bedroom with her. No, you're not at her house. You're not anywhere with her. As a matter of fact, you can call her on the phone or you can text her and say it's over. I think he had disappeared anyway for a while, right? So she should have known anyway. He didn't even have to follow up with that. He could just basically send her a message and said it's over. But no, that's because he want his cake and ice cream too. And he got it because these women are pathetic and dumb and desperate for money, in love and affection. And sometimes being desperate for those things, it can definitely cloud your thinking. All right. Now let's go to the Panama City stuff. All right. If I don't have enough time to cover it. Okay. Then we're going to go to Brody and them last. Because Brody done showed back up and, you know, Miss Angelina went off. Okay. So let's go to the one where Miss Girl first. Let me go to these boys right here. These girls trying to talk to these boys. I think this is the right one. I hope I'm doing this in order. And even if I'm not, y'all seen the skits already, so it is what it is. Let me show this one first. I think this one is the first one. Because remember, over here, I'm just doing a reaction. I'm not really trying to show y'all the videos. That's what Country Wayne team gets mad about. People be putting his videos up and then they don't go to his actual page. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to do a reaction, whether it's in order or not. You guys should know the order. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I guess we can watch his because I know it's already chopped up. So this is them on the beach in Panama City, okay? And of course, they up here hitting on these girls and trying to get some, I guess. And Isaiah is in the mix too. He's not. Let me look at the skit again. I forgot. I've seen so many skits.
Let's make it work. So let's make it work.
We're gonna make it work.
Exactly. Right. But now I'm saying.
No. So what y'all got going tonight though?
We got a hotel. B&B parties. I'm saying we got a hotel. I'm saying we got a hotel around here. Like,
It's free?
y'all trying to,
It's
y'all
free?
trying to come back.
It's open? Y'all got it?
Yeah, we got everything.
Okay, no.
You feel me?
Wait, let me get one on Instagram.
Oh yeah, you can get my Instagram for sure.
So I can, like,
You can get my Instagram for sure. You can get my Instagram for sure. Of course, you get my Instagram.
Get that Instagram, so.
I'm saying, go ahead and get that Instagram.
Go ahead and get it.
We lit tonight. You know what I'm saying? We using PCB.
So y'all go to the
We lit tonight. You feel me? We lit tonight. I'm saying, bring our friends too. Y'all gotta bring our friends too. I'm saying, cause we got a whole bunch of homeboys around here. So y'all gotta bring our friends. Y'all bring your friends, and we can do what we do.
You're not gonna be late. You're not going?
Nah, he's coming. No, you're coming. Nah, he's coming. We're gonna make him come.
Don't go.
Yo, what y'all got going on?
Nothing.
Okay, we just got here. We trying to see the vibes here. Okay, smooth. Okay, yeah, we 18 too.
Okay, see no more than what's in
I mean, shoot, we trying to see because y'all been here already.
y'all been here too. Y'all been here too.
Like when I say just
No, we literally just got down. I'm saying.
Literally.
What's your name?
Violet.
Oh,
Color.
cool little name. I never heard that name before.
What's your name?
Cam.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you got that true religion.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, you feel me?
You hot?
Yeah, I'm very hot. I ain't gonna lie. I need somebody to take me out. I need somebody to take me out these clothes, man. Feel me?
Say it later.
Hey, I did.
No. That's shot three. Shot three.
Wait, no, we can like make it work though.
I'm saying.
We can make it work if we need to make it work.
They trying to make it work. So let's
Are you blind?
This generation don't wait. This generation doesn't wait,
Time for that.
Like,
You don't got time for that, bro.
I know you're seeing it.
Come on.
Nah, I'm seeing it.
Yeah, I know
And I'm
you're
like,
seeing
I'm gonna still try.
No, we're not gonna try. We're going to buy
going
something. For sure.
I'm telling you right now, I see 5 of them walking right here. I can call them right here. I don't know. I actually know about it though. Like if Brook is not on nothing.
No, absolutely not. You can't wait, bro. She gonna make you wait, bro. You guys been together for too long, and now it's up now.
It's that time.
It's your opportunity now. You ain't got time to wait.
Y'all came out of town together. That's
No.
a step. That is a step. You're right. That's a step. So that's I'm saying, twin. If she's still not going, gang, we gonna find you something. It ain't nothing to it. Ain't nothing to it at all. Make it work. So let's make it.
So this is the little boy, okay, that they think that they really don't believe what Bethany be saying about him. Just put it like that, okay? And this is who Brooke chooses to be with, even though he's friends with her ops, and he told her ops the reason why he told Brooke some certain information is because he was trying to crack her. He was trying to get up in her house. Okay? So I don't, like I said before, I don't understand why Shara and Larry, and especially Shara, is so all into Bethany's business and Bethany and Larry's marriage. I don't know why she's all in that marriage business when she should be concentrating on her daughter's business and having a mother and daughter conversation about her boyfriend, okay? Because Brooke has already did something that was a no-no. You don't go to no boy's hotel room. I don't care about you being almost 18. You're not 18. Even if you were 18, you're not really experienced enough to be doing all of that. Anytime a girl, a woman, or whomever goes to a man's hotel room, you know what, or a young man's hotel room, you know what he is expecting. Why would she think it's okay to go to a hotel room and chill with this dude when he's already been talking about doing a do with her? He does not respect her, because if he did, he wouldn't still be asking. He would leave it just where she said, I want to wait until I get married. She is so pressured from him or by him, she even changed it and said we can do something on prom night. And that is a no-no. You only do things when you are really ready to do it. And no dude should be pressuring you into that. And that's the things that Shara, as a female, as her mom, should be explaining to her daughter. And then Larry should be talking to her regarding how men act, young men act. Okay? Point blank. They need to do their parenting job completely and stop worrying so much about what Bethany does and who Bethany gets along with and Bethany's father and what her mom does and Lynette. Lynette don't got a daggone thing to do with their marriage. Period. Okay? Now, let's see what y'all saying. Has anyone heard Iman tell Shayla? Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did, Letitia. Thank you for being here. He did. He told her. I said before that she had said, I love you, Iman. Then he said it all of a sudden. And she was like, what you say? And it was in the kitchen. Yeah, that's why I say he tells all of them the same thing. And I'm pretty sure the woman who knows about them, he probably told her he loves her too. And he just getting them for extra stuff that he needs. That clearly he can't get it from the main girl. I don't know. I don't know what he told her, but she knows about them. That's why she was sitting there laughing. She does not care about them because he's taking care of her. Okay, now she the true player. Now, so what y'all got to say about this? Let's go to the next skit where Miss Brooke got mad. Okay, where she can get mad. I guess she has all the right to be mad. Because you can hear females in the background. I would be mad too. Let's keep it real. That's why she shouldn't have been in a hotel room with this dude. Don't go to the hotel room with me because in the real world, you do that with a little boy, a young man. He definitely will be thinking he's going to get some. She's listening to the background, but y'all got a lot of nerve to talk about Bethany should be checking up on her husband, okay? But she's checking up on a boyfriend, listening to the background and everything else.
Okay. So what have y'all done so far?
We just pulled up. We already checked in. But yeah, that's it.
Did y'all meet some new people?
Yeah, I mean, it's just people out here.
What type of people?
I mean, the guys, and they talking to some girls right now, I guess.
Oh. So what are you doing?
Now I'm on the phone with you.
I mean, before I called you. Before I called you, what were you doing?
Before you called me, I was just chilling, just with the guys.
But the guys were girls.
Yeah, but I was just, talking a lot.
Okay. I guess I'll talk to you later.
All right, talk to you later.
All right.
We need to get some ice cream. Girl, they got the go-kart riding and everything. Yeah, that looked nice.
Oh, hit too. We went y'all tonight. What you say?
Who he with tonight? Who y'all with tonight?
No. They talking about something else.
Who got a B&B? Wait, what? That's your friend? That's your friend told him that he got a B&B?
Yeah, they just talking. They just talking over there. It's nothing.
We need to hurry up. I think. Oh. Okay. Hello? No adult supervision. I see how y'all are living.
Nah, it's adults out here.
Yeah, they're not your parent though.
Huh?
You heard me. I said they're not your parent though, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I mean, but you're gonna be outside soon, like with me, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you leave enough fun for me to come.
Yeah. What are you talking? It's gonna be fun. But yeah. All right, we just chilling outside though. No. We got shut down yesterday though. Oh, y'all going back there tonight? Yeah. That's where everybody at? But okay, what are we doing right now though? It's the middle of the day. Here park? Okay. I mean, we can go to Hello?
Hey. We're here. We just made it into town.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we just we had Wet Willie's about to Pineapple Willie's about to go to the beach.
Oh, y'all already out?
Yeah. So we get the picture. All right. He out here having a time of his life. She a little bit jealous because she hear the girls in the background. And she knows that if he's with his friends, he'll basically be trying to remain, I don't know. I'm about to say he's trying to remain lower, but I don't know for sure with Isaiah. But the thing is, regardless, she hear those girls in the background. and he's with his friends. His friends. So she's going to automatically think whatever they are down with, he's going to be down with it too. And if they all go to that house, the Airbnb together with these girls and have a little party, okay, if they actually do that, 9 times out of 10, because he's a young man, he's going to be doing stuff inappropriately with a girl too, because she won't do anything with him. And his friends they want to get him somebody to set it out with, okay, point blank. That's why she shouldn't even be dealing with this little dude. Hey, Stephanie, thank you so much for being here. You said, I think Delicia thinks she is different from Shayla. That dumbass video with Delicia and Iman, I couldn't watch it. It's pathetic. I know that's right. About time. I know that's right. Isn't it? It's very pathetic because, the same thing he's telling her, he told Shayla the same thing. I sat right here and watched it. Okay, he's typical. The typical player with money. Okay, now let's go to the next skit. And what I'm going to do, I'm not going to show all of their skits because there's a lot. I'm going to just go, out of order and just do whatever I think that really caught my eye. All right, so y'all seen the skits anyway, so y'all know what happened next. I'm not trying to do a reaction on everything. So anyway, I guess Brook must have went off on Duchess. And so Duchess is checking her here. She probably went off on Duchess because she was already mad about Isaiah. You know how that goes and stuff. And she was just, being smart mouth, because I did see the skit. She was being smart mouth and everything, but I don't know what Duchess expects because Brook is smart mouth anyway. Anytime you allow a child to be disrespectful to an adult, like a stepmom, just like I wrote in the comment section, eventually she is going to end up being disrespectful to you. All right. One thing that I don't like that what they do, they put these kids in the middle of their disagreements, their arguments. And when you do that, then they start plotting and doing stuff and having you guys, take sides and all this other stuff. And also they will start being disrespectful to the other parent. All right. And then eventually it's going to go to the next parent too. And that's exactly what she's doing. And that's why when she got mad with Isaiah, she can be disrespectful to Destiny's mom. And then she had the nerve to tell Destiny that she be disrespectful to her mom. And Destiny was like, but not here in Panama City. Okay. So regardless of that, anyway, I don't care where you're at. Just because Destiny be disrespectful at times with her mother, it doesn't mean that Brook needs to do that. Okay. Destiny got some situations, at least she has some situations going on. Okay. But that doesn't mean that Brook has the right to disrespect her aunt. Point blank. So that's what that skit was about. So I'm going to go into this skit right here where Duchess lays down her rules to Destiny and Brook. No, not this one right here. Hold on. This is a different one. Hold on. Let me see if I got that. I may not even have that skit. Let me go ahead and look and see. Hold on. Let me see. I may not even save that. I thought I did keep it. I know she called the dad, or when he called, she told, so this is it right here. I think this may be a different, so many damn skits, you guys. Okay, hold on. I know that Larry found out because when Larry called, she called Larry talking about Brook. He got on her about that. So let me just go and play this one right here. So Bethany called up on the phone, right, and was talking to Duchess. And Brook checks her auntie for keeping Bethany in the loop. So I don't know if this played a role in it as well. But I know she was, mouthing off at the mouth because Destiny told her not to do that. And they're in Panama City. Don't do that out here. And she thought it was okay because Destiny had gotten, disrespectful with her mother. But like I said, when you let kids start being disrespectful to their stepmom and whomever else, eventually they'll start, being disrespectful to you as well. And she has been disrespectful to her parents. because Charlotte had to get on her a couple times, and then her dad, even though he seems like he jokes around all the time, he still was being disrespectful though. So like I said, I'm not trying to cover every skit because it's very hard to do that. And I'm going to just be going through certain skits that I think stands out. So right here, let's do this part one. Where's the part two at? It's probably on her page. Let's go ahead and look at part one.
Yeah, girl, everything going real good. We having a good time.
Well, what y'all been up to? Tell me about it. Tell me what the girls been doing. I mean, they're doing a lot of sunbathing and stuff.
I mean, you know, when we first got here, it was a little hiccup. You know, Brook was being Brook. I don't know, something was going on with Isaiah. I don't know. I ain't even asked. But we checked on that and we had a conversation and we cool now. And so,
She don't be in the LV or having a sex mouth with you or anything.
no, girl, I took care of that. Don't worry. You know, I checked that real quick. But
Okay, well, what about Destiny? She's having a good time?
yes, girl, she is enjoying herself out of this world.
Yeah, maybe you're taking to do some karaoke or something.
So I was right, okay, because I know I saw that skit already. So she was doing the most because she was upset, you know, at her boyfriend. She even told Destiny she was upset at him. And so that's why she was annoyed. And she was like, if people know she's annoyed, don't mess with her. You know, and I mean, you're a kid, girl. What are you talking about? Your mom, your aunt, whomever can still talk to you.
Some fun doing that.
They might. They might. I do like some karaoke.
Yeah, I mentioned that maybe if I would have gotten to go to them, you know, with everybody to Miami, maybe we could have done that, but, you know, it didn't work out that way. But anyway, you know.
Maybe next time, Bethany. Maybe next time, okay?
We'll have to plan another trip and everything.
We will. Well, girl, let me talk to you later. We had a good time, and I promise you I'm going to take some more pictures, and, you know.
Okay. Well, I wish I was there. I mean, I really kind of want to see what y'all been up to. You know, send me some pictures.
I
really
will.
want to see some.
I will.
Okay.
But thanks for checking up on us.
Oh, yeah. Of course, we'll give the girls some hugs for me, okay?
I will. All right. You have a good one, man. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Why are you so friendly?
Girl.
Wait, but hold on.
You're the only person who does it. Nobody else talks to her. Nobody keeps her in the loop. My daddy don't like her, and that's his wife.
Yeah, girl, everything going real good.
Okay, let's go to part two. Yeah, part two.
But she,
I don't like her. I don't like her. Do you like her? No. Only you. You always trying to impress me. And then you always tell my business. And personally inviting her places where.
The lady just asked me how was the trip,
y'all.
y'all.
If the sky was blue today, she should go find out for herself.
But y'all being so doggone mean. The lady,
No, you just overly too nice.
Yeah, I probably am. I
Yeah.
guess ain't nobody tell me nothing.
She don't even like you.
She don't like me.
No, she don't like you. So now what? Play stuff all the time.
Y'all ain't tell me she ain't like me.
If you don't like your sister, then she ain't gonna like you.
Well, y'all ain't tell me nothing about all of that. All
No,
I know, the lady called, obviously.
And you over telling her, send her a picture for what? That's not your mama.
Girl, y'all is trying to trip. Why is y'all tripping? The lady is
because you just being nice. It's annoying. We trying to. This is no Bethany zone, and we should come out of our room and hear Bethany.
All I was doing, if you or one of y'all would have answered y'all phone, then maybe she wouldn't have called me. Y'all know I'm gonna just talk to her and let her know. Lady be acting like she lonely or something.
Right, and she had a whole husband, so that shows her character right there and here.
I mean, and this is really the first time she ever kind of called me. So of course I was trying to be like, okay, what she want? I know. I thought maybe it was a murder.
These little girls are so out of line. First and foremost, Bethany can call and check on them if she wants to. Who the hell are you guys? That's the first thing. You shouldn't be telling this grown lady what to do anyway. She can do whatever she wants to do. And like somebody in this comment section said, I hope she does accidentally send the picture of Charlotte and Larry dancing. I really do. And doing other inappropriate stuff that they put on camera. Okay. But this little girl to be, both of them, to be up in this grown people business. That's what's wrong with them now. This is why they are so disrespectful. Stay out of grown people business. If she wants to talk to Bethany, fill her in, she can do that. So what? Maybe if Larry would have did that, she wouldn't be so paranoid about every damn thing. And then she got nothing about she doesn't like her, but she likes her when she gives her money. She liked her before her mother came into the picture. This is why I wouldn't have gave these little kids a goddamn one thing. All right, on everything. I wouldn't have gave them shit. And I would not be trying to sucker up to them and all that type of crap. I wouldn't care if they didn't like me. I'm gonna be perfectly honest about it. I really wouldn't. As a matter of fact, their dad would be divorced. Nobody got time for that shit. Larry ain't hitting on nothing anyway.
I know. That's why I answered the phone.
It could have been an emergency. Then you picked up on the phone.
I mean, yeah, whatever. But y'all is tripping. Stop tripping on me. What we gonna do today? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
We gonna block Bethany. That's what we gonna do today.
Well, that's what
She is too damn grown for her own britches. What she needs to do is take that grown attitude and apply it to this boy when she's dealing with him, so he can stop sucking her into positions. Because in the real world, he would already got them, you know what, okay, on everything. Yeah, we're gonna watch that after I get through with this. So, Letitia, thank you. I don't see anything wrong with her either. These people are always doing the most, just like the people in the comment section, like it's not normal for her to call. Well, maybe if y'all had step parents, maybe they didn't call. So that's probably what the damn problem is, the issue. And right, she talking all this smack, but yet they staying up in the house. She's staying right there at the house and getting money from her. If I did not like Bethany, I'm not taking your money. I'm telling you, you can keep it. I'd be glad when she take her ass to college. I'm sick of looking at her. They're very unappreciative and very disrespectful. Why are they eavesdropping on this lady's conversation? I don't care if she is in the same room talking. So what? She keeping Bethany, informed. That way, if you keep her informed, she don't have to worry about certain things. And she don't have to be trying to come out there or anything else. I bet you she didn't try to come out there because Duchess, unlike these other little bitty kids, okay, I'm talking about Shar and Larry, Duchess stood on business. They laughed at where Duchess stays. Okay, be talking about it on the down low. They talked about it on the down low. She live in a project. She got a boyfriend that ain't about crap. But yet she work at a chicken place. But yet she got more sense than them. Okay, because she told Bethany straight up when Bethany, overstepped her boundaries with her. She told Bethany straight up. Okay, it was no argument. It was no screaming, calling each other names. She told her what's up. I remember she did that once before. Yeah, and Bethany calmed her ass down too, didn't she? And apologized. That's the way grown people handle stuff. Not talking about fighting, calling each other names. Bethany didn't call her not one name. See what I'm saying? It takes two to argue. And I'm going to say that again. All right? Now, let's go to the next skit. Hold on. That shows you she can act like she got some sense. But the other person need to, do that too. Okay, now let's go to another one. So now let's see the part where these other girls trying to talk. No, they trying to talk to this other girl. Hold on, let me go to that real quick. It's a lot of skits, y'all. Some of them I'm not going to be able to cover. I'll cover them when I get back. I'm definitely going to cover Angelina and Brody real quick, though. I want to get Shayla tickles when he comes to the door. Shayla looking like, what are you doing here? I'm going to tell you about that right now. She's like, what are you doing here? Where you been all this time? And of course, he got excuse after excuse after excuse. Next thing I know, he come, what's her name, pulling up, Angelina. And that's where we're going to watch that. Well, we make it see it here. Okay, we make it see it here in a minute. Who is this? That Wayne Flo. That's, hold on. I'm going to have to come back to this. I'm going to follow them too, okay, so I can come back. Okay, let me go and look at this real quick. And I'll try to come back to them. Look at Hope and Fake checking in. We're going to see all that tonight because they so damn silly. It's ridiculous. So let's see here. I'm going to have to go up some. Hopefully it's already chopped up, and I don't know for sure. So let's go ahead and watch this one.
Yes, I am. No, you're not.
You're from Southfield.
You're from Southfield.
No, this is not the one I'm trying to show. I'm trying to show when the pretty girl come up. So I guess we may have to watch it right here because I don't see it.
Yo, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. My name Cam. What's your name?
My name's Francis.
Okay, smooth. What you got going tonight?
Nothing. I'm actually trying to find a move. What you got going?
We just booked our hotel down there, but we came over here because, this is where everybody at. What hotel you staying at?
I'm staying at the hotel right here.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
So we in there with you?
Yeah. No, actually. I got some homegirls. I can do that one.
You put,
Well, I could still one. But yeah.
what about me? I'm with you, ain't it?
No, you're not with me.
What you mean?
You're not my type.
What? I got money. Like, I'm tatted, dread. Like, what you mean I'm not so tatted?
You tatted, I'm tatted. You got your hair back, I got my hair back.
What
You
that
having
mean?
motion, I'm having motion too.
But it don't even matter. Like I'm saying, like we can go. We look good together. What do you mean I'm not so
No,
tatted?
but I look good together with your homeboy.
Who? Talking about me?
No, I'm not talking about you.
You talking about me?
I'm not talking about you either. Yes, I'm talking about you.
No, bro, he got a girlfriend.
What that got to do with me?
Bro, he got a girlfriend and she's here. No, he's not.
I I don't see no girlfriend.
It don't even matter. She's here. I told you she's here. I'm not doing that.
So you not my type.
Stop playing with me, bro.
You getting tight because you not my type.
I should be your type, bro. You have a girl, bro. Friends upstairs, bro. I was at her friends upstairs, but I want you. I don't want your friends.
But I don't want you. I want him.
Bro, he has a girl. He don't want you.
Why are you blocking, bro?
What do you mean why my bro? He got a girl. We've been saying this all day. Now you've been saying this all day. Yes, it do. She's literally over there somewhere.
That has nothing to do with me.
I was just over there. Now I gotta go with you. You got a girl, twin. This mine.
I'm not yours. I'm not his. I'm not nobody. But I want to mess with him.
But you can't mess with him. You can't mess with him. I'm not. No. You can't do it.
She has friends
upstairs, gang. Twin, skip the friends, gang. No. I won't hurt, bro. Y'all can get friends. How many you got? How many upstairs? Two. 1, 2, 3. So I just don't get named. Yeah. Nah, but we're not doing that, bro. We're not doing that, bro. He got a girlfriend. They don't like girls, okay?
No. Don't put the block in my name. No, sir.
Don't put it on him. Wait. B&B parties or something, right? It's like you can put him on.
Yeah, I could find somebody to put you on.
But I don't want none of the girls around here. I want you. You looking good.
It's so many light skins out here tatted up and got motion too.
Okay, I want you though. You look good.
But you can't get me.
Okay. I'm a real motion having dude, bro.
I got motion too. That's not that.
We got to take some of this.
Cool, right? Take on the chair, bro. Nah, but ladies, put us on though. We
don't put them on, bro. Don't put them on. Bro. Don't put them on.
I can put y'all on. That's cool.
Yeah, we gonna come back. We gonna. All right, see you later.
I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Okay, and she wants Isaiah, and if I'm not mistaken, I thought Isaiah was all for it. Okay, I'm not sure because you can barely tell who's talking. But the thing is, again, this is why her mom, Brooke, and dad should be talking to her, because clearly she doesn't know the first thing about dating. Okay, on everything. Now let's see here. So now, in this one, Brooke, is this the one we already said? Seeing Brooke checks Isaiah about the girl she heard in the background. Let's see what's going on here. I know y'all don't really care about these little kitty skits, but they showed them, so I might as well react. I'm not gonna go like into strict details like I do with the regular ones, but I will react somewhat to them because they're fun to watch, especially if you have kids that are young like this. I really think they are too young to be out at spring break by themselves because I don't know how old these kids are right here, but I know Brooke is only 17, right? But her mom, her aunt is with her, and then the other girl is only 16. I thought spring break was for, like when you go to Panama. I thought that was for college kids. Because, what can you really do legal-wise there? You can't drink, at least you're not supposed to. But maybe you can check in hotels. That little boy said he was able to do a hotel at 18, so I don't know. So here we go. She's going to check him for being, talking, having them girls in the background. Let's look at this real quick.
When you touch me, come outside, go to the, Pineapple Village. I met you here. And you over there, man, for what? You're just doing too much.
I'm just gonna go see what's up.
No, you're not. All right. It's already mad cops. What you want to do? Try to fight them?
No matter what I try to
say. Hear what I just said? Look at the cops.
Did you not just hear what I just said?
What?
To keep only a small amount of my mama to get arrested.
You talking about the females? You trying to go fight?
You should have stayed in the hotel until I got here.
For what? You said me.
I'm not even talking to you. I'm talking to him.
All right, you know what? It's okay. We gonna link it to him.
Yeah.
Y'all,
yeah,
you
they
can
just got here.
deal with it.
They just got
No.
You're not.
What you mean?
He was on the phone too.
Is the sky blue?
Yeah. Sky's blue. Sky is blue. The girls are green.
He agrees with anything. I don't care.
Oh my gosh.
It's
a nice day at the beach.
Right? Looking for somebody else to talk to.
No, it was not. We're waiting on our food. Who?
Whoever
ain't nobody. Yeah, nobody.
I don't know what you were doing. I couldn't see you. All I heard was laughing and kicking. And it's funny because we just pulled up and they're nowhere to be found. So obviously they don't want to be saw.
Nah, we was just in the parking lot and they was passing.
Stop talking. You making it worse. They're all like, only do 3 things.
Because he's in a relationship.
Because
Why would
we
you
like,
do that
we came to PCB to do what we gotta
That's what
do.
y'all saying. Y'all sound like liars.
Y'all on a vacation.
Oh,
Y'all on a vacation. We
Like,
wouldn't ruin that.
we literally support your relationship. This is what we here for.
Yeah.
No, you have a hotel room and you just turned 18.
My homeboy got a B&B. Like,
Okay, so-
down
Yeah,
the
but look,
street.
he was talking about that's where he's going. Exactly. You feel me? You're
No,
talking about
that's
the
where
move.
we're
That's what we're talking about, the move for us.
What he just said, he said that's where y'all go. Hey y'all.
Yo.
Oops, sorry, y'all. Okay, this is what we were saying right here. I forgot where we was at.
When you touch and come outside, go to the vacation. Y'all on a vacation. We wouldn't ruin that.
We literally support your relationship. This is what we here for.
Yeah.
No, you have a hotel room and you just turned 18.
My homeboy got a B&B. Like,
Okay, so-
down
Yeah,
the
but look,
street.
he was talking about that's where he's going. Exactly. You feel me?
No,
You're
no,
talking about
that's
the
where
move.
we're
That's what we're talking about, the move for us.
What he just said, he said that's where y'all go. Hey y'all.
Yo.
Where the rest of the people at?
What people?
What are you talking about?
What people?
The people y'all was with when I heard over the phone.
No.
I don't know who he's talking about.
I don't know who he's talking about.
That's what I'm saying. It's us 3, us 4.
The only thing I kept hearing on the, my energy, like if one person irritates me, I'm irritated for the rest of the day. You gotta stop doing that though. Okay, you the same way. You gotta stop letting people get you out of character. So when you touch and come outside, go to the, you know what I'm saying, Pineapple Village. I met you here.
I told you she was irritated from this dude and the girls in the background. But if she was older and mature, she would know that at Panama City Beach is going to be girls there, women there, and they may try to hit on your boyfriend. Okay, it's up to him though to say I'm in a relationship and be good, point blank. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's go to the next skit, you guys. Y'all are not going to comment on this, I see. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Let's go to the one where what time is it? Yeah, because I got to go in and do Brody now. Let's look at Duchess' rules. And this is pathetic. Her rules are pathetic, okay? Pathetic, for real. Okay, let's look at this real quick. So now Duchess is getting ready to lay down the rules. Let me see if I can hit it again.
We don't. Y'all can stay out as long as y'all want. Just as long as y'all know this is where y'all need to be sleeping at. Do not sleep nowhere else. When I wake up, I need to see y'all faces. You hear me? Okay. Second off, third off. This should have been the first off. Don't touch my liquor. Do y'all hear me? Any liquor I bring up in here, and I mean anything I bring is called liquor. Do not touch it. I will be measuring with my fingertips on you and you. Y'all hear me? Do not touch your liquor.
Yeah, we don't want to show liquor.
Okay. Y'all don't want no liquor at all. Stop playing with me. Y'all ain't gonna make me look bad out here, okay? No. Okay. No fighting, Destiny. Do you hear me? No touching no one, no arguing, none of that. We are out here enjoying ourselves. No problems, okay?
Okay.
Brooke,
I'm good. I'm down here to have fun and be coupled up. So I'm gonna go.
Brooke, y'all two can figure out what y'all gonna do in there. And anytime y'all need me, I don't care what your daddy paid for, girl. I'm the one that made it happen. If I wasn't here, you think you would be here?
Yes, all right, TT, have the room. It's fine.
Thank you.
Right.
But no. First, I want to go over the ground rules, y'all.
Ground rules?
Yeah, ground rules. You think you finna be down here and I ain't gonna give y'all no rules? Well, look, first rule is no twerking without me. Okay, yeah. Next one, no loud music unless it's my music. Okay, we play music too, mama. No, for real. Y'all, I know y'all got y'all friends here from school. Do not have no people coming in and out of here, okay? Please don't. My stuff is in here. I don't like people coming in and out of my place when I ain't, out in here. Second off, I do not care when y'all come in and out. I really don't. Y'all can pineapple women.
Listen, Mom, all the young kids go there. It's turf doesn't matter what time of day, it's turf.
This view is just
and
turf.
Listen, I heard they get the best strawberry daiquiris ever.
Girl, what you hear about a strawberry daiquiri? You ain't never.
Oh, no. I heard through the grapevine.
You had to stop playing with me, bro.
I'll let you know how that strawberry daiquiri tastes though.
Whatever. Oh, hey, y'all got another side. It's a little longer.
Yeah, I know
Come on, Angie.
Girl, this is
With
not gonna be
TTW?
your view. This is definitely your room. What you mean? It's my room.
Oh, okay. You're not going to the mall. Okay.
No, it's 2 rooms
Okay. Wait, hold
in
on.
the back. Y'all said y'all want to spend time together, so I'm like, a room.
Girl, stop playing with me. You see how I bounced on this bed? It's on me.
It didn't even want to accept you for real.
No, I like this bed. And Brooke, y'all really don't. Y'all can
Okay.
stay out.
So I see a lot of things wrong. And let me tell y'all something. Everybody wanted to get down on Bethany, but Bethany was correct. Duchess, she was the wrong choice. Okay. She's very irresponsible. Because for one damn thing, you don't tell kids, I don't care what time you come back, you tell them to bring their ass back here by 12 a.m. All right, point blank. And they need to text you where they're at. And also, Brooke, don't be in no Airbnbs with this boy by yourself. Okay. Period. Not even with the friends. Okay. Because when you start going to people's houses and stuff, and hotels, going to bedrooms and stuff, what do you think they are expecting? That's what I would be telling her. I don't think she has to worry about Destiny, but I would basically tell both of them that. Goodness. You said Brooke is who Bethany says she is. Disrespectful and sneaky. She sure is. Bethany was right about Duchess also. Those rules were pitiful. And everybody come out, ooh, Bethany is wrong. Okay? The girls are free to do whatever they want to do. Duchess and the twins' mom need to hook up. They sure do, because they are a trip. They probably will. Brooke has some nerve thinking she was going to get the master. Yeah. She's so entitled. Okay. She talked about Bethany, but she talks about Bethany, and she's entitled and feels entitled, just like Bethany does at times. Okay? On everything. Okay, now let's go to the other item. Hurry up, because I definitely want to show the other one. So let me hurry up. We'll do Hope and Faith later on, because I don't got time to be doing them. So let's see. And we'll do Jay stuff later too. So here, Brooke agrees to go back to the hotel room with Isaiah, okay? Who is actor? Oh, I know who he is. Okay. I thought I saw that yesterday. And see, I'm already ready. That's what y'all don't be knowing. See, I'll be ready right here, sit on this computer. I go in there and get ready completely. But y'all don't know that. And I do a lot of stuff in the daytime before I come on this live and while I'm on it. Okay, so let's go and look at this real quick. My God, this thing is starting to act up.
Wait for you to get some common sense.
No. What is prom night different than tonight? It's
like
even
like
better.
special?
It's even better. This is special. Spring break.
Spring break ain't special
Nah, it is a little. Why is it not?
because it's just a spring break.
It ain't nothing.
Oh, no, they deep?
Nah, it's that
No,
deep.
okay.
It's that deep. It's that deep.
We probably wait till after prom.
Nah. See, you must not really like me. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is.
I gotta have sex with you to like you.
I'm saying, because why are you so... It's okay. I'm saying, like, bro, just come on, watch a movie.
I mean, we can go. We can watch a movie, but we're not having sex, so there's no need to stop.
I mean, we don't gotta stop, but... All right.
Either way, go without protection, with protection.
Yes, we can build our
Hang
bond.
out, watch a movie.
We can build our bond in the bed, like, for real.
You're so corny.
I'm just saying, like, we can get some food.
Watch a movie. I
Watch a
think
movie?
we're not having sex down here.
I thought...
No, I thought you said that you wanted to like, chill with me or something.
No, we can, like, Netflix and chill. Watch a
Exactly.
movie.
Exactly.
And then lead to more.
No,
I mean, why not?
because we're actually gonna move in the hotel room.
No, we can't. I'm saying, you think you should stop, though? Like, at the store?
Stop for what?
For condoms, or if you want to use them.
So just because we go back to the hotel room, we're gonna have sex?
I mean, yes, bro, I'm chilling. Yeah, see y'all
I
later.
mean, you can if you wanted to.
No, I'm good.
I mean, I was probably gonna catch up with Destiny and Duchess anyways.
I mean, now that they leaving, you know, like, the hotel room is free.
Oh, so you wanna go back there?
Yeah, you want to come?
Yeah, we can.
Go.
You're so lame.
That's what I'm saying. She literally has her nose pierced and her belly pierced already.
And she's still about
Okay, so we're gonna stop this right here because I want to go ahead and move on. Okay, I want to get to the point when they're in the hotel room. Okay, here we go. This is so inappropriate. Now, if this was my daughter, I don't care about her being 17. I'm going to go off. Almost give her some swats because you don't need to be in the hotel room with this daggone boy. All right, point blank. But y'all talking about Brooke ain't gonna do this. Now I'm finna mess with y'all now. Not my chat. I'm talking about people in the bushes. Brooke is not going to do this. Brooke this, Brooke that. Bethany with her white ass, she doesn't know what she's talking about. Once again, I don't even know why they write these skits like this. Okay, when I show the next skit, maybe if you catch it, you'll know what I'm talking about. I see a lot of that in these skits.
I was like, what's wrong?
How we were chilling.
I know. We
It's
was
actually-
cuddling, chilling. We just been sitting here.
Yeah, I know. You know what? That room's kind of freakishly clean for like 4 boys.
I mean, yeah, like during the day, we got the pull-out bed, like the, you know.
No, I don't.
They fold them up, bring them in here, and we bring them out during the day. That's what I'm saying. They probably not even coming home tonight. That's why the bed's not in here. Just us all night.
But not all night, because my auntie said before I like when I'm tired, I have to go. It's kind of around that time, super late.
Super late. That's what I'm saying. She said you got to come home tonight. You don't got a
No, she
curfew.
said I don't have a curfew.
When she wake up, you don't know when she gonna wake up. That could be 9, 10.
She said, as long as I sleep there, I'm fine.
You might as well just sleep here with me.
I mean, I hung out with
I
you
don't know
for
why you're
hours.
acting like this.
Acting like what?
Like you're not on my body.
Excuse me?
Try to get
I am.
out.
We're cool. We're together. What do you mean on your body?
Like you mad far and stuff. I'm just trying to like, no.
No, I don't.
Come on, everybody else getting, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody else what, getting STDs? Yeah, I know.
We're clean. I'm clean. You clean.
Yeah, I know.
Then I said we could have got some condoms. You was playing.
Why said you were having sex? Why do you keep pushing on sex thing?
So we're not doing nothing.
No, we're not doing that thing.
Open hotel room.
Yes, open hotel room. I don't care. We had open freaking master suite. I was still not doing that because I told you I
For what? It's the same as prom night.
Are you trying to argue with me about having sex?
I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying.
Yes, you are. You're just trying to argue about having sex. We're not
Like, what else I get?
Well, you're not getting it from what, huh?
What else?
No, that's nothing. You're just not getting nothing.
Why?
Because you keep pushing it. It makes me not even want to do it.
I'm not even pushing. I'm just saying, what's the difference from right now, tonight, and prom night?
It's just a difference. Like, it's just special.
Everybody's saying, boy, leave her alone. Y'all need to tell this girl what's up for real. Girl, get out that hotel room with that Airbnb or wherever you're at, hotel room or whatever. Get out that room with this kid. You shouldn't be there in the first place. Goodness. Let's see. You said, well, Bethany did raise her. That's why she's so entitled. Well, Isaiah is a teenage boy. X is on his mind. This is why Larry and Shar should have talked with her. Let's keep it all fair. It's not just the boys that X be on their mind. The little girls be thinking about it too. But as a parent, you need to teach your daughters and your sons about it and let them know. We do know that you guys may be tempted to engage in this, but we think you should wait just in case you don't want to wait. These are the things you need to do. And you need to tell the girl and the boy, just because you have X with someone, it doesn't mean they're going to magically fall in love with you. They're going to get married to you or anything else. Yeah, you need to have that talk. She sure does. Hey, Doreen, what's up? Yeah, up here in the day going, yeah, well, I mean, why? You don't have to go, and y'all could have went to the movies and chill there. You know, as a grown woman, before I got married and I used to go out on dates and stuff, you know, I would never go to people's houses, certainly not going to no hotel, no Airbnb, none of that stuff. I'm not doing that because when you do that, these men think you want to do something with them. You hear a lot of horror stories where women go back to these rooms with these men and they get great. So, I mean, so that's weird. See, when she was talking to him, I'm not going to play that skit though. He was thinking that's what she meant when she was like, let's go back to the hotel and chill and watch some movie. She was talking about actually chilling and watching a movie, but he had something else on his mind. So that's why she does not need to be in a relationship, because she doesn't understand what can happen. Clearly, she doesn't understand. Okay, so now I want to play the skit where they had somebody sign them up, and then I got to go ahead and do this Brody one, and then that's going to be it for right now. Let me do this because I got to get ready to go. And I'm not going to play the one where Larry goes off on Brook because I already told you what he did the same thing he always does, nothing different, and it's really just a repeat of what he always does. Okay, let me see here. I'm gonna have to go to Country Skits because I forgot the name of it. I thought I saved it, but I didn't. And let me hurry because I definitely want to show My mom would have beat the crap out of me being in an Airbnb with that dude. Okay. Matter of fact, I wouldn't be there anyway. You're too young. You need to wait till you really get 18. You know what I'm saying? I got to put these things on here. Let me go to Country Wayne to get this real quick. Okay, let's see. So let's see here. Let me go back to it. You got to go all the way down. And then Isaiah got the nerve to tell Brooke not to let the trends pressure her into getting a tattoo because now she wants a tattoo. But yet he's putting pressure on her to have X. Isn't that cray? So in this skit right here, we're not going to see the other one. I just told you what it was about. All right, we're going to see where they trying to look for someone to go and help them get a tattoo. And what I want to know is why does it always have to be, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it, the black person who gives in to this foolishness. You got white people that will do stuff for you too. I don't know why Country Wayne them didn't make it for the white people that she asked go ahead and do it. It always they make us look like we'll just do anything for money and we are irresponsible. Okay, I don't know if y'all see it like that, but that's how I see it. Let's watch this skit real quick, and let me go put on my little cap. Okay, so let's look at this.
We talking.
Know this, they doing this. They done chopped this up. So this is the last moment she asked.
Yeah, 100, 200, 250?
You have 250? You have 250.
Yeah, I got it. My parents, yeah, they made sure I was like good.
Okay.
The only problem is just having a guardian here.
Yeah, we just need an adult.
Or yeah, adult.
It's not a guardian.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need like a guardian to come with you.
Not a guardian, but an adult. Like they need to see
Okay.
somebody like over 18.
You said 250?
250.
If you got 250, I mean.
We've been looking all day, just you've been asking other people, but everyone else just said no.
You've been like an a-hole about it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not that, and I understand. I was 17 when I got mine, so.
I mean, we can go right now if you want to.
All right, yeah, we can go.
And I could just like Zelle you or like cash app you the 250.
Yeah, let's make sure we get that.
Yeah.
Let's do that, yeah.
All right, so I guess now.
You get the tattoo, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We can go now. Oh, thank you, appreciate
I'm
it.
saying, but they're at the beach chilling. Maybe we could come back like tonight, later on tonight.
No, we're going now.
Oh, okay. All right, okay.
Guys, I told you, watch out for people. Sorry. I'm sorry, did I hit you?
No,
Okay.
you're good.
Just making sure. Sorry.
The tattoos are nice.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have a couple. Do you have tattoos?
I wish. I'm trying to get one now.
Oh, okay. How come you can't get one?
17.
I got mine when I was 17.
Where?
In Georgia.
We're from Georgia too.
Okay, yeah, I was real lenient back then.
I know, but we're trying to get one here in Panama because like it's spring break, so why not?
Yeah.
My mom said it was fine, but like she's not down here to sign the papers.
Oh, okay, but she was cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I kind of just need an adult to go with me.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I understand. It's not as lenient as it used to be, so I get it. Yeah.
So like since we had this little interaction, you think you'll come?
I don't know. I'm a mom. I wouldn't want someone just taking my kids to get a tattoo.
Her mom's cool with it.
But my mom's cool with it. And even if you're hesitant, I can pay you. So it's not like you're just doing like a stranger like a favor.
Oh. How much are we talking?
Like we need like an adult to come with us to the tattoo place. So I can get it. Like I have the money to pay for it. I just need an adult to be there.
Yeah.
You think you can?
Oh no, I can't do that. I think you should just wait. Just wait. It's not worth it to risk it.
Okay. Well, thank you anyways.
Well,
Need your shoes?
Yes, thank you.
I like your tats. Those are nice.
Thank you. When did you get your first tattoo? Oh, about 20.
I'm trying to get my first tattoo now. Yeah. We're not from here. We're from Georgia. So my mom, I called her and she was like, you gotta find adult to be there with you.
Yeah, so I go with her to get her first tattoo.
No, we're from Georgia too though.
Yeah.
But we can't do that.
Sorry.
I'm 17. When did you get your first tat?
That's 20.
20 years?
Yeah. I mean, all you have to do is go. Yeah, I would, but I'm sorry. All right. All right, so.
we talking.
Like
100, 200.
Yeah, 100, 200, 250?
So she asked everybody.
Yeah, I have a couple. You have tattoos? Yeah.
So the money to pay for it. I just need an adult to be there.
Yeah.
You think you can? Oh no, I can't do that. I think it's
Why
just like
why didn't they make one of the white people agree to do it? Why does it always have to be the black person not following directions, you know, doing something that they know they shouldn't do because of money? And I bet no one even caught that. Okay. You do have white people that would do stuff too, just like you have some black people that won't do it. You know, like maybe 6 months ago, I had this dude, brought him some food. So he asked me, he told me he would give me $200 to go to the store and get him some alcohol. Y'all know good and damn well I turned that down. I'm not about to go to no store. Then he comes showing me a fake ID. I'm not about to go to no store and get no alcohol for no kids like I'm cray-cray or desperate. Then I turned him down. So all black people don't say yes to stuff because you're offering them $250 or anything like that. And I wish they would have made her say no as well. Why did they have to do it where she said yes? They could have made it where all of them say no to taking her to get a tattoo, being the guardian. They don't know her. Okay. She sure is. I told y'all. They think she's so innocent. Bethany has been telling the truth about them the whole time, and she gave that money to them in case they run out of money and stuff. Right. And it doesn't even make any sense. Goodness. I just wanted to know, did anybody pay attention to that? Because I spotted that immediately, and I was like, damn, why come they didn't have one of the white people to say yes? Why does it always have to be a black person that do something when they know they shouldn't be doing it? You know what I'm saying? She should have said, yeah, I don't give a damn if this girl would have offered her $500. That's crazy. That is crazy, man, for real. Now let's see. I'm gonna try to go ahead and play Brody them skit right now because they got a bunch of skits because I'm getting ready to go. So we're gonna get ready to do that real quick. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Let me go to the script. I think I got it saved on my phone. Let's see. Hold on. So I always got to go to Country Wayne and search. Now here it is right here. So this is when an unexpected guest shows up. We're going to leave them in Panama City real quick, and we'll be back later on to look at what's going on there with their little fast self and wrong selves. Now we're going to go to Brody, and then that's going to be it. I'll see these two skits, and that will be it. I thought this was going to be Shayla's real baby daddy. That's what I thought. Oh, man. Somebody she's, slept around with, and they come back to the picture and want to make sure that baby is Anthony's. That would have been great. You know what, Letitia, you're right. You said Brook is Bethany 2.0. Say do anything to get their way. Yep. And I'm not going to deny that. Even Jermaine pointed out to me a long time ago that Brook is just like Bethany. Yeah. You can hear that when she was questioning Isaiah. Isaiah was just a little boyfriend. Okay.
It's early. Okay.
Hey, baby girl.
What are you doing here?
I was in the neighborhood and I stopped by.
When have you ever been in this neighborhood, Dad?
Look, Sash told me where you were staying. She gave me an address, so I miss you, baby girl. Just wanted to stop in.
Okay, let's see part 2. So part 2, basically, she's just telling him, asking him all these questions. Where is he at? And blase, blase.
Do you realize I haven't seen you since Kai turned 1? That was how many months ago?
I understand. But I came to see you and Kai. Where is Kai, by the way?
Where have you been?
I've been around.
You've been around. Not around your family. When was the last time I actually saw you, Dad? Was it outside of Mom's house? With Diesel?
Shayla.
Was that the last time I saw you?
Do we have to get into this right now?
No, I just refresh my
wanna...
memory because I'm confused as to where you've been all this time. It's been months.
I don't want to get in this right now. I just want to check on my baby girl, see how you doing, see my grandson, and just check on you guys. That's it. That's what I'm doing. Can we go in?
Let's talk out here.
I wonder if he's still with Pam. They probably not even together anymore. Now let me go to when Angelina get her tripped out stuff there. Hold on. I don't think I saved that title. Damn. Let's see what Angelina. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back to Country Wayne Skits. I hate when I do this. When I don't screenshot. It may be on my other phone though. But let me go to Country Wayne and look and see shit. It's just easier and quicker than going to 50,000 phones checking it out. So let's see, Angelina. Why is Sonny with J-Mo? That's funny. Okay, let's see if I can find that. When Brody tries to call the police on Angelina. Damn, they done went that far? Oh, man. No wonder. Shayla be doing all that ghetto shit. Her mama is a hot ass mess too. We got to see that real quick, and then that's gonna be it. So this is when Angelina pulls up to Shayla's house. Like a tight right. And catches Brody. Let's see that real quick. I got to pick the one that's already, mixed up. I think it's part 1 and part 2. Here it is. I love it when they have part 1 and part 2. Oh, man.
Well. Look what the cat drug in.
And how are you doing, Angelina?
Well, as you can see, very well. You look a little dingy, as usual. What are you doing over here, Brody? Why are you here?
Well, my daughter lives here, so I came to visit her.
Well, you're back from outer space, are we? Is that what we're doing? Checking in when you feel like it? Did Pam take a break? So now you want to act like you have a family? Is that what this is?
You ain't gonna change, huh?
Oh, I know you're not gonna change. But I've stepped up and done everything I was supposed to do for both my girls and your grandson.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you. Do I get a commemorative plaque along with that, Brody? Because for as long as I can remember, you have always been a sorry piece of a man, whatever that is. Ring around the collar. I mean, look what Pam has done to you. You're in shambles. Right, nothing to say. And everything is funny. Do you know that when Shayla needed help with Kai, I was the only one here? I called you twice. I set my pride to the side to make sure that Shayla and Kai were straight. But where were you? You didn't even bother to pick up. I left you 2 voicemails. You didn't even answer that.
Did it start back over? Let me go back to, I think it started. Let me go back to it. Okay, yeah, let's go to part 2. She finna act a damn fool. Let's go to part 2.
And I told you that it wasn't something that I wanted from you. I specifically left messages, Shayla, for your father, asking him to come and see his grandson.
You know what, Angelina?
You are the worst.
You good at playing the blame game. Yes, Brody. Why you ain't do this? Why you ain't do that? I'm doing this. You know what, Angelina? The reason why I'm not around as much is because of you. Yeah, that's right.
It's because of me.
You don't know when to shut your mouth. You ran your mouth in Shayla and Anthony's business.
Okay, Dad.
You run your mouth to me. You know what? You were the one who put me out of the house.
You know why? Because you're not going to have your cheating behind laying up in my bed. I don't need diseases and spiritual issues behind your inability to step up and be a husband and a father and now a grandfather.
You thought
do
I
not
was
change.
cheating.
You do not change your spots. Do you understand that? You are the and what are you wearing? You smell like something from Walmart. Seriously, you look really bad. You might want to go get yourself cleaned up before you step foot in Shayla's house again.
Yeah.
No, because we're not putting up with trash around here, sir.
Coming from someone who's taking Ozempic to lose weight.
What? No, it's called the gym, sucker.
Yeah, whatever.
Gray hairs, you smell funny, and you coming over here acting like you are about to be somebody's grandfather. Kai don't need it. I'm sure we can find a stand-in.
You know what?
Yeah. Get a
That's
haircut.
why I don't come over.
Get a haircut before you come over here. Make yourself look like
Get out of my
something
bank account.
What?
Maybe I will.
And I told you that it
Okay, so get out the bank account. Okay, let's go to this last one, guys. I'm gonna jump right into because I want to see what our police is there. When Brody, hold on, gosh, when Brody tries to call the police on Angelina. Yeah, what's she do? Hey, at least he's doing it the right way instead of trying to fight her like some men do and end up getting their silly selves incarcerated. Okay, let's see. Hopefully they don't got it chopped up. I hate when they don't have it chopped up because then it's going to get a copyright claim. No, they got it right here. No, they don't have it right there. I thought that was it. Okay, so hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 minute. Wait, y'all, hold on. So I guess we got to show it on a regular one. Part 1, part 2, part 3. Let's look at it right here.
acting like you grandpa of the year and ain't nobody seeing you. But you will hang out with Dashery and Waffle House Pam. And do not think that you
Anthony
turn
gonna come.
Dashery against me with your lies and every other piece of trash that comes out of your mouth.
Woman, you something else. So you think you can just take my money,
Oh.
spend it on somebody else, then you gonna come in my face with this?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you.
I've been providing for you all your life.
Okay, Dad. Like,
It's
please,
my
the
money.
neighbors
I
are not-
made it.
There's no my. It's ours. You understand what that looks like?
I'm gonna see what it looks like when you missing it.
Oh, well, let me tell you something. You ain't leaving out of here today. Because if you think you're going to take my name off of those accounts, you are going to find yourself in urgent care. Are we clear?
Excuse me. What's going on, Mr. Brody?
This man's acting a damn fool out here.
Yeah, like she
No.
usually is.
Okay. Look.
I'm not playing with you, Brody.
Okay.
And you can do what you want to do and think that you're going to grandstand for Anthony, but you're not going to do that.
Okay, look, my son is here now. All right. Y'all are arguing in front of his house. Now, Miss Angelina, can you just please just go inside and with Shayla and Kai, please.
You remember what I told you. If I see one thing off that bank account, any of them, you will be arrested. I'm the trustee.
Shayla, I'll be in there in a
Me.
little bit. What's going on, Mr. Brody? You good?
Yes, man. I came over here to see my daughter, see my grandson. I hadn't seen him in a while. So that's why I came over here. That was it. Then she shows up again with her messy self getting into our business.
All right, just calm down.
Okay, so it's good that Anthony showed up. I wish I could have seen the whole skit, but I'll watch that on my time. Let me see this part right here.
Your life.
Okay, Dad. Like,
It's
please,
my
the
money.
neighbors are
I
not-
made it.
There's no my. It's ours.
Let me look at part 2 real quick. I'm so crazy, y'all.
Put him in my clothes trying to make me.
Oh no. See, those were
That's the problem.
tattered clothing items that really was used for him to go and
Did he just brush up on her? Or see this?
clothing items that really was used
pushed
for
her
him
out
to
the
go
way.
and change the oil. Because those little raggedy pieces that you left there, just like you left the lies and the hurt and the trauma, and then you run your behind off, and that's what you always think you want to do. But let me tell you one time, and I'm gonna tell you in front of Shayla, if you play with my money, if I see anything from the bank with my name taken off of it, I'm
I know what I
please
do.
don't do that.
I'll tell you what I do.
What you gonna do?
I'll call the police.
Oh, no, you are not gonna call the police.
I'm not doing this with you.
You don't have to do anything with me. I'm telling you what it's gonna be. You're not gonna come around here acting like you grandpa of the year and ain't nobody seeing you. But you will hang out with Zachary and Waffle House Pam. And do not think that you are going to turn Zachary against me with your lies and every other piece of trash that comes out of your mouth.
Woman, you something else. So you think you can just take my money, spend it on somebody else, then you gonna come in my face with this?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you.
I've been providing for you all, put them in my clothes, trying to make me.
Now this was absolutely a great ass skit. Hold on, y'all. Let me see part 1 real quick.
What did you just say? Hold this.
Yeah, I'll take your name off all the accounts.
Oh,
Oh, is that right? Oh, no, you don't.
Wait, hold on. What happened here?
All the accounts.
Oh, is that right? Oh, no, you don't. I ain't about to leave yet. Give me a second.
See, that's your
No,
problem.
let me tell
You don't know how to
something.
keep your mouth shut.
Let me tell you something about my mouth being shut. I went in there and found out that you took my name off of one of them accounts, and I was going to come in. I was going to do you something real greasy.
Mom.
But let me tell you something. You do not have any legal right, and I conditionally accept all of your offers to commit fraud on the trust accounts that I'm the trustee in. Do you understand that?
I guarantee you I'll get your names off the account.
Oh, I guarantee your behind will be getting picked up off the ground.
Yeah.
Because I'm not playing with you. Don't you play with my money, Brody, because you are not going to do what you think you're going to do to me. I'm not your child, and you're not going to restrict any kind of cash flow that I'm in charge of. Do you understand that? Because I will put hands and feet to your behind out here right under God's beautiful blue sky.
You know what your problem is? You wish you could have a man like me.
Oh, no, baby. If I wanted a man like you, I'd drop a deuce and reach down in the toilet and get another one.
No, you wouldn't. What you would do is bring a man into my house.
Damn, that was y'all. That was some great ass acting, man. I'm glad I showed that. Hey, damn, that was great. Hey, this is the winner today of all the skits. This right here, from what I've seen so far, that was some great ass acting. You said Angelina preached the word, but she does not live the word. I know that's right. That's why Shayla acts the way she acts, just like her mom, crazy, delusional, and that was uncalled for. I agree. Shayla's stupid with her disrespectful self. I would have stood right between my mom and daddy and say, y'all is not doing that over my house. And I would have told my mother, you could leave and go home. I know that's right. Shayla was very disrespectful. Yo, Brody, I guess to Brody, she never called and invited him to her new house. Dash told him where she lived. Yep. Okay, we already said Brook is Bethany 2.0 and will say do anything to get their way. And I agree. Let's see what else we had. Goodness. You said Brody was there for Shayla during her breakup with Anthony. He sure was. And you said, yep, Letitia, he was. Shayla could have gone to visit Brody at any time she wanted. I agree. Some women do run men away from the family. She definitely ran him away. She did spend money on diesel for the truck. She sure did. Forewarning for Anthony. It sure is. Man, that was a hot ass mess. It truly, truly was. I think that I showed all of the skits that I wanted to show today, you guys. I definitely appreciate you guys being here. We've been on here almost 2 hours. That was powerful. The push away from the car, her closing the door, the whole thing. It was basically realistic, you guys. They did a good job with this skit right here. They actually did a good job with all the skits today, but definitely with this one right here. This is more real than anything. And Angelina, Brody, when that thing got Pam, of course that's wrong to commit adultery, okay? To be cheating on your wife. But at the same time, it was also wrong for Angelina to be so much in her daughter's relationship and coaching her daughter to do scandalous shit that she couldn't even pay attention to her husband. Her husband did warn her, and she did not listen. She was so wrapped up in Shayla stuff that she just basically turned she did a, what do you call that? But she turned a blind eye or whatever to him and his personal needs. So that's why he went to this other woman and stuff. She was his counselor or something like that, and then they ended up seeing each other. I don't know if they're still together now, but that's what happened. So Angelina made this bed, okay, in my opinion. She didn't force him to go out here and sleep with another woman and do all of that, but she made the bed. for him to do that. Okay, because she wasn't there. She was too much into her daughter's relationship. Then she was talking sideways to this man and everything. This was uncalled for. She didn't have to come over here and start acting a fool because he came over. He was very calm and everything. She started going off and doing the most. And then, of course, he's going to do the same thing. But if I was Shayla, I would have stopped both of their asses and told them they got to leave because you're not about to mess up mine where I live at. And I'm glad that Anthony did pull up. So, y'all, thank you so much for being here. Thanks to Letitia, Margaret, Doreen. Let's see, Margaret, Doreen, Letitia, Gigi. She already gone, but thanks to Gigi, Stephanie, Candy B, Bronze, Elaney. Yeah, I'll watch all these later on, Elaney, because we can't do all the videos. And Jermaine. And thanks to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched this in the replay. You guys, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notifications, and share this video, leave a comment, and hype this video up. And if you want to show additional support for this channel, feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, Cash App donation at $Shades2, or copy yourself a membership for $4.99. And or Cash App. Well, I think I already said. Yeah, I already did that. A super sticker, super chat, okay? And thank you guys so much. And this award right here goes out to Isaiah. And the reason being is because he keeps on trying to pressure this girl into doing stuff she shouldn't be doing. All right? You know, the X thing, if she's not ready to do that. He can tell her not to let Faith pressure her into getting a tattoo, but at the same time, he's putting pressure on her about X. And it also goes out to Brooke for being disrespectful, for running up on all these people, asking them to be her guardian to go get a tattoo when she knows good and daggone well her parents do not want her to do that. Okay? And to Duchess for not being that parent that she should be. You know, you don't let kids come home anytime they want to because they're out of town on spring break. Girl, what's wrong with you? All right? Talking about don't twerk unless I'm twerking with you. Just being their friends instead of being a parent, an acting parent. So, yeah, that's who that goes out to. All those three people. Let's see what y'all said over here. Both Shayla and Anthony uses Kai. Shayla went off on Iman in front of Kai and left him in the house. Anthony went off on Amber in front of Kai. Right. They all do the same thing, but yet tell somebody else not to do it. Kai probably so used to seeing them argue that Brody and Angelina, he wouldn't even probably pay attention to it. He'd just be looking. He's so young anyway. I don't even really think he knows. All you got to do is take him into the house. The main thing, she don't need to be doing all that in that neighborhood because we just seen somebody at their car. They're going to, you know, complain to the homeowners association. So, you know, they need to stop that stuff. And yeah, she definitely bought Diesel a truck from that account. And she did it on purpose to make, you know, what's his name mad. All right. So thanks to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched us in the replay too. Y'all don't forget to thumbs up and stuff and subscribe and check out my other videos as well. I'll see you guys back later on between 8 and 8:30, 9 o'clock, somewhere around that time, 9:30. You guys have a blessed day. And until the next time, this is Shay's2, and I am out, you guys. Peace. Make sure y'all check out my other videos too. And check me out on Shay's2 shopping haul channel to see nothing but hauls. And this channel right here is my other news channel right here. I just put it in the chat. Make sure y'all check that out and subscribe to that. Nothing but news articles that I cover and react to it. I don't just react to country way, y'all. All right. Anyway, y'all, good night. And I can leave this up here for a second while I put this up. Okay, let me change it back. Check out my latest Dollar Tree haul that I put up yesterday too. And I'm going to put up a daily news reaction later on today. And also check out my latest Night Owl Live that I did last night when we were talking about Offset. All right? Good night, y'all.
Yeah. Right. She know the shade soon. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes. Catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone. Like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, she gon' laugh or a tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline. Talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or a tear. Oh, Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, and Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, decide how to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's Tube reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or a tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe. She the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
All right, y'all. See y'all later on tonight, okay? For all y'all night owls. See y'all tonight. All right. Have a blessed day, evening. And thank you again.